Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen. I hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this product right here. It's called Email to Profits, all right? So you came across this website, you're looking at it right here, and you're wondering, hey, can I really make, $338 per minute? Because that's, huge income claim right there. That's a lot of money, and you can leave it running 24/7, 365 days a year. It's hands-free. What is this program actually talking about? Can you really make this kind of money? Let's talk a little bit about this Warrior Plus product, and then you can decide by the end of this review whether this is something that is for you and whether this can really help you to make money from home, okay? So if you take a look at this sales page here, now if you read through, top to bottom, unfortunately, this website doesn't really tell you what email to profits really is, okay? It just doesn't. It talks about how this is activating an email empire, but you can send emails and stuff like that, but it doesn't really tell you exactly what you're doing. It just tells you what it's not. It tells you that it's not creating a product. It tells you that it's not creating a landing page. It tells you that you're not using ads, you're not selling products, you're not managing support, right? So if you keep scrolling down, the only thing that it tells you is that you are using email, and that's kind of it. And that's all you really need in order to make money. So it doesn't really describe what you're really doing, and that's the only problem with the sales page, okay? So let's talk about what it is, and then you can decide whether this is the actual business model that you want to go down to try and make some money online. Now, before I actually launch into this real review, just understand that there's a lot of different ways to make money online. Some ways are better, some ways are really bad, and some ways are really good. It just depends on what kind of entrepreneur that you want to be, okay? Now, with email to profits, basically what this is it's an email system. So it's a cloud-based system. That means you don't have to download anything. Everything is based on their cloud, which is cool. It's a piece of software. It's based on their cloud. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to put in any type of offline business, right? So any type of business, like a plumber, like gardening services, like pool cleaners, like hairdressers, right? Like restaurants, any offline business, okay? Any traditional business, you can type in that keyword, and what it will do is it will scrape the internet, the whole world. It'll scrape the internet, and it will basically get the email addresses of any plumber, any hairdresser, or any keyword that you put in, any sort of offline traditional business, right? And it will give you their emails, okay? So that's the first step. It's basically an online scraper that will scrape local business emails, right? Then the second thing that you do is you connect your SMTP email server, which they'll show you how to do, and they will basically allow you to email all of these local businesses, and you would send them some sort of promotional email, right? Now, there's a lot of different things you can do with that, okay? You could, offer SEO services. You could offer your online digital marketing services. You can help them specifically with their signs or whatever it is. It depends on what kind of business that you want to build. But essentially, all email to profits is it's that emailing system. Okay, so that's what you're getting. So for $12.93, you're basically getting an email system that will allow you to email local businesses. Now, what you decide to do with that piece of technology is up to you. All right. So for $12.93, that's pretty cool. Okay, it's a pretty cool piece of software. It allows you to search any local business anywhere in the world, and it allows you to send emails directly to them. Okay. Now here's the problem with this particular piece of training. If you don't know what to offer them, it doesn't teach you to do that. All right. So email to profits, for the $12.93, you're not going to learn how to sell them something, okay? It only gives you access to the piece of software to be able to email these local businesses. But what you decide to do with that is completely up to you, all right? So for example, if you don't understand online marketing, if you can't offer them any online services, like you don't know how to generate leads on Facebook, you don't know how to generate leads on social media, you don't know how to generate foot traffic through Bing ads or whatever it is, unfortunately, you can't offer those services because you don't know how to do that, all right? But one of the things that you can do, and I'm going to show you here right now, which is actually pretty cool, right? There is a website called Fiverr, all right? Now, Fiverr is basically a very, very large, hold on one second, just let me log in here, okay? Fiverr is basically a very large freelancing website, okay? Now, the cool thing about Fiverr is that you can find potentially SEO services. So what you could do is you could come into Fiverr and you could type SEO report, for example, right? And what you could do is you could hire someone for $5, and you could let's just say there was a plumbing website. You can go to someone's plumbing website and then you can get a $5 report of their website. You can send them an email and you can tell them that actually your SEO, search engine optimization on your website isn't that good. Here are the areas where you could improve, right? Now, when they respond to your email and say, hey, how much are your services? What you could do is you can come back to Fiverr and you could type out SEO services, right? And you could get a more expensive service. Okay, so this guy charges, for example, $595. This guy charges $195, right? This one charges $20. So what you could do is you could get the, for example, $195 service, and you could charge the plumber $500 or $600 or $700, and you make the difference. And you say, I'm going to help you improve your website using my services, and I'm going to improve your SEO ranking abilities for your particular website. And then this is how you would do it. You would hire someone on Fiverr and get them to work on this person's website. So that's one way of making money through this particular email software, okay? Or if you're someone who has some online marketing skills, you could potentially use this as a way to get new clients for your digital marketing agency business, if that makes sense, right? So it depends on who you are. If you're somebody who already has some skills, or you don't mind going through this SEO route, right, to offer SEO services maybe potentially to local businesses, then this is a great piece of software. But if you're someone who is absolutely, you're a beginner and you don't know how to do anything at all, then this might not be the right software for you, because yes, it allows you to scrape local business emails and you can email them anything you want, but if you don't have anything to offer them, then it becomes pretty useless. I hope that makes sense, okay? So is this a good piece of software? Yes, it is. But if you read this whole sales page, will it allow you to go from zero to earning $338 per minute step by step? Not really, because it doesn't teach you how to offer the services. It just allows you to email local businesses, if that makes sense, okay? Now let's talk a little bit about the upsells, and then we'll kind of wrap this up, right? So there's 5 upsells. The first upsell is an unlimited package, which means that you can use as many campaigns as you want. Upsell number 2 is a done for you style service, which will help, they will kind of, set this all up for you and do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Upsell number 3 is an email sequence. So they're going to give you a fully written out email sequence that you can plug in and you can kind of promote to all these local businesses to try and make additional money. Upsell number 4 is a pixel that allows you to put a pixel on the owner's sales page so that you can get people that are already customers and you can send them emails yourself and promote different things. And upsell number 5 is licensing rights to actually license this entire sales funnel so that if you want, you can resell this and market it to people online that want to learn how to make money on the internet. But again, that's only valuable if you already have an email list and you know what you're doing, okay? So if you've never marketed online before and you're an absolute beginner, some of these upsells aren't going to be that relevant for you, all right? So it just depends on who you are. If you're someone who's already experienced, you've got something to offer, this could be great because you could help people to this will basically give you access to a lot of different local businesses all over the world. But if you don't really have anything to offer and you don't understand online marketing that well, you might need to learn a few more things before you can fully leverage this, if that makes sense, all right? But here are a couple of the pros, right? First of all, this is not expensive. It's only $12.93. And with Warrior Plus, you do get a refund period, so you can potentially use that, okay? So overall, not a bad product. It just depends on who you are. If you're somebody who has something to offer, it's great. If you are an absolute beginner, I think that you need a couple more things before you're going to be able to get to $338 per minute online, okay? So it just depends on who you are, but a decent piece of software. So if you're here right now though, I'm assuming that you're somebody who's looking to learn how to make money on the internet, right? Maybe you've been doing a lot of research online. Maybe you've been trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, what's a good business model, Aaron? How do I really make money online? And for me, I've been marketing online for the last 12 years. I made a lot of mistakes over those last 12 years. I've been in businesses that were really good and a lot of businesses that were really bad. And it took me a long time to figure out how to get into profit. In fact, it took me 8 years. I failed for a long, long time, spent over $100,000 in those 8 years trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And finally, in 2016, I basically learned how to sell real products to real people all over the world, right? Other people's products. They weren't even my own products. And all I became a middle person. So how do you find a good product that someone wants and how do you connect them together? And that's it. And when you make a sale, you generate a commission. And through that business model, which is called affiliate marketing, I've generated almost $1 million in sales. And now I've got thousands of students all over the world where I'm teaching them how to use the power of the internet and their internet connection. And all they're doing is they're finding great products. They find people that want them and they connect them together. They become great connectors. All right. So if you would like to learn how to do that too, I've got a free 6-figure affiliate workshop that you can check out if you want. All you need to do is just click the link in the comment section below or the arrow on the right hand side if you're on your mobile device. Enter your email on the next page. And I look forward to speaking to you on this workshop where I'm really going to show you step by step how to build out a very, very profitable business where you're selling real products to real people all over the world in a step-by-step manner so that you don't get lost, you don't get overwhelmed, you don't get confused. And I hope you enjoyed this review today, and I hope to see you on the workshop. Take care.